Good afternoon, everyone. I am here with Mr. Ryan, and I'm Mr. Chumperlin, and we were just talking that we think we have just a really good class this year.
Yep, an excellent class.
And so we just wanted to talk about them and brag about them a little bit because we're just really enjoying them this year.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. We can maybe go alphabetically. We'll talk about Chase Bettis. He is a great kid. He. Did you know that his dad was in my class?
Yeah, I did.
And I think his dad won't like this, but I think he's a lot smarter than his dad. I don't know, but his dad was a pretty smart guy too. But he is smart in almost all of the subjects.
Yeah,
I would
he does
say.
well all around.
And his anagram is, when you mix up his first and last name, was Best Tech Ace.
Yeah,
is that
was
it?
a funny one. Yeah,
and it kind of fits him because I think he's good with technology. He's good with his iPad. He's unbelievable in math. And he has this like a creative way of thinking.
Yeah, he's a hard worker. I mean, he works well gets along with all the students, and I think he's a great student.
So, what do you think of Alondra Bueno?
Alondra, she's awesome too. She's not afraid to go to the teacher and ask for help to improve, and gets help until she really understands something.
It's funny you say that because just in math today, I just complimented her on that. I was doing a math problem, and she's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just wait! How did you get that?"
Yeah.
And that's just really a sign of a good student. So, and she's just so sweet too. I think she would help anybody that needed help at any
she
time.
continues to work through a problem with me until she really understands it, which is awesome to see.
Yep.
So,
Myri Burks. Myri's new to Crestview this year.
Yep. One big thing that stood out to me with Myri is she's an excellent writer. I think she uses a lot of descriptive detail in her writing to really express herself.
Yep, she was working with me on writing just today, and she was building her problem, or building her paragraph, and I couldn't believe the things she was saying.
Yeah,
the detail how she writes, it just shows she's a good reader as well.
Yeah,
and she's funny. She has a sense of humor.
She does.
Yep.
Yep.
She kind of likes to give me a hard time.
Yeah, she does. And she loves to work for Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, who doesn't?
True. But yeah, she's fun to have in class.
Yep, and she's working hard on her math right now. She's willing to stay in for recess to do extra problems.
Yep.
Maybe it's the Jolly Ranchers, but no, I think she really wants to get better as well.
Yeah, I agree.
How about Max?
Max, great student, finishes all his homework on time and will get everything done, and is always working hard, and that's one big thing that I noticed about Max.
He's so positive all the time. He's always smiling, and I asked him, I go, do you ever have a day or a bad day? I can't remember how I worded it with him. He goes, nope. He's pretty.
He's always happy
all the time.
Yep, I agree.
I like his clothes too. I could learn.
I
could learn what to wear.
I'm always
from
asking
him.
him where he gets his clothes from.
Yep.
Because,
The gold shoes are the best.
The light up shoes too.
Oh, he hasn't worn those lately.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
No, but just so smart and just a caring kid. He has cool siblings too. They always say hi to me in the hall.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Okay, how about Nancy?
Nancy is another one. She's got a lot of intrinsic motivation to really improve and get better. Like for division, she's awesome at dividing.
She has become in her pretest for division. She struggled, and she has become maybe the best divider in the class. And she is very proud of that, and should be. But I was just amazed at how much she's improved. But that's because of her hard work.
Yeah, for sure. That's great to see.
She doesn't think my Espanol is mucho goodo, though. She's not liking my Spanish.
She's not a fan of that.
Because I know she speaks Spanish very well.
Yeah.
Ryan Kramer. He's so interested in nonfiction reading and things about the military.
Anything to do with the military or science fiction too. He loves Star Wars, I noticed. So he's very passionate about those things. And
and he shared some really cool things in the morning meeting with about the military. I think he has
Yep.
family members that
Yeah,
have
he's
been
really
in the
interested in
military.
that stuff, which is cool to see.
Yep, and he's another guy. He has a wealth of information, just
Yes.
a lot of different knowledge that is really interesting. And he's always so enthusiastic about whatever we're doing in school.
In writing class, he's always so excited to show me his stories that he's written, and he always wants me to read them and give him feedback, which, yeah, I love reading his stories.
He's the kind of kid that makes it fun to be a teacher because he's just so enthusiastic about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
Mariah.
Mariah Dowdle.
Mm-hmm.
What a caring,
Yes.
hardworking, just a model student once again.
Yes, she is a great student, and she's another one that likes to mess with me a little bit sometimes, and she's a funny person, and yeah.
And she likes the Vikings.
I love having her for
so
class, yeah.
so you know she is awesome
Yeah,
because she likes
that's true.
she likes the Vikings, and then she's sad with us when the Vikings lose, which is about 50% of the time right now.
We love the Vikings fans.
Not good. So we love Mariah. She and then
She's great.
she was she staying after school today again?
Yeah, that's another thing I would mention. She always stays after to talk with me and just have a conversation, and it's really great to talk with her after school. So
Yep.
yeah, that's another big thing.
Faith Fisher is also new to Crestview. She came just a few weeks ago, and my story about Faith is after school one day before she was at Crestview, she knocked on the side door with her friend, and her friend who had been in my class recently was telling me, oh, she's coming to Crestview, and she's in 5th grade, and she could be in your class. And I talked to Faith then, and very quickly I found out how articulate she is, just so well-spoken, and she was so polite, and I just learned a lot about her in that first conversation, so I was so happy and feel really lucky that she was put in our class.
And she's another one that will stay after school and really just kind of help out. Like, she organizes the iPads for us and makes sure they're all charged.
Every day,
Yeah.
and she stays like for 15 minutes, and I say, well, you can go. No, she doesn't want to leave until the job is done.
She's very helpful, yeah.
So we're really lucky to have Faith this year.
Yep.
Aiden Fryer. What a neat kid.
Yes.
Creative, intelligent.
Sure.
He thinks in such a interesting way. He was the only
Out of the
one.
box.
Yeah, he was the only one. Do you remember in that one science class we had where we were doing levers and the scale was on one side, and he knew. He was the only one. I asked the class if they knew why they had to add 0.5 to their total, and he knew that the scale was the reason. I mean, he's so good.
He's a very bright
in
student.
Math and science.
Yep, it's awesome to see, and he's always the first one to walk into the room, full of energy and ready to learn. So
he is. He's first.
Always, every day.
He and another guy we'll talk about later are always the
Yeah.
first one in, and he's ready to go. He's an academic triathlon for the second year too. And he is going to just be awesome for us this year.
That's great.
All right.
Abby Gebhardt.
Abby Gebhardt.
She's a real leader. Whenever she's working with a group or a group of students, she'll really keep them on track, and they'll get things done.
Yeah, and she's not like bossy. She's a leader that, you know, her actions speak for her. She's focused. She asks questions. She thinks math is hard for her. At the beginning of the year, I'm not good at math, I'm not good at math, I'm not good at math. I think she's finally learning that, I think she's a little bit better than she thinks she is.
Yeah, once she starts to work with it a little bit, she realizes that what she's capable of.
Yep. She updates our website every day. So she... After I trained her, now I don't even have to think about it. She just goes up there and updates the website with the homework and just willing to put in that extra time for us every day.
Yes.
She likes to give us a hard time, too. With that stuff.
True. Sometimes, yeah.
But that's
She's
all right.
a fun student,
We still like her a lot.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Ryan Granlund.
Ryan Granlund. I love Ryan.
Bengals fan.
Yeah, he's a big Bengals fan, and I
Yeah.
like that because he's loyal.
Uh-huh.
He's loyal.
He is.
I got to know him a little bit last year, and he'd wear Bengal stuff in the hallway, and I would talk to him about that. So I learned that about him right away. He's another guy that he really cares about school, and he cares about his work, and that it's done well. And he's another one that thinks differently, or he has different ways to do things, and I love
dividing,
I love that.
He's got his own methods.
Yep, that work for him,
Yep.
and
He's a creative student.
he's very creative in so many ways.
He's another one in academic triathlon.
He is, and he wasn't in it last year, so he's going to help us big time this year.
I agree.
With his knowledge, he has another one. He has a vast knowledge of different things that he really helps in academic triathlon too.
Yeah.
Okay, Dager Kennedy. I can't believe he got that right today.
Oh, the
So
square
we
question.
put this really hard math question on the board. How many squares are in this figure? And I didn't think anyone would get it.
Yeah.
And I said, well, if you guess it, I'll give you a prize. And people were guessing all kinds of things. Dager knew. He got it right, and it's just one more thing how he showed us how
and I've
intelligent
seen that in the
he
past,
is.
and I remember I got it wrong my first time trying it, so that's awesome to see that he got that right.
Yep. He's such another one who I would want. It would seem like if I needed help, he would be the one to help me, and I would love.
He works so well with others.
Yep, I was just gonna say I'd love to be in a group with him.
Group with him, yes.
Because he's focused, he's helpful, he's not going to make me feel bad.
Yep, stays on task.
So just another one of our great 23.
Yeah.
Who else do we have?
Caden.
Caden Leary.
Yeah.
You want to start with Caden?
Yeah, Caden, he's an awesome student. I mean, he's always ready to challenge himself, to work hard and take on the most challenging assignments to really improve on his education and reach a higher level.
Caden's always trying to improve on his education. He's also trying to improve on himself as a person.
Which is,
he talks about that a lot, and I just think that's really a neat thing. How he wants to always be a better person. He's done. I can't even. There's so many creative things he's done this year. He's the one that started the anagram thing.
Yeah.
Where he was listening on the radio and giving us different Minnesota cities to kind of switch up the letters to figure out what city it was. He's another one that is so enthusiastic to learn. He just wants to learn, and when he reads or he does something in school, he just soaks up that knowledge, and he just wants to know more all the time.
Yeah, he loves to read, which is a great quality to have.
Oh, by the way,
so important.
Caden, if you're looking at this, you said you were going to lend me your state book. You keep telling me you're going to lend it to me, and because I want to know